Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are here to plan the first week of October, first full week of October anyway, in my A5 wide Dutch door planner. If you saw my monthly setup video, you know which kit I am using this week. It is Cider Lane by Planner Pixie Co. This is it here. I've been pretty excited about this kit and have been looking forward to using it. We have our full boxes, date covers, date dots, and bottom washi. There's a reason I printed two of these on the same page. I'll mention it afterwards. Functional boxes, extra boxes. This is our mishmash of all the things plus another full box that's missing, and I'll tell you why that is missing in a second as well. There you go with the full box that is missing from here in double, and then I've got my custom scripts as well. For foil this week, we are using brown, which I am super excited about. I just got this in maybe a week ago, and I was really hoping it would come in time for this spread, so I'm excited that it did. Otherwise I would have used rose gold, but I just think this is going to be nicer. I don't know, it might look terrible. So I did foil. What I did for the bottom washi is, I traced some of the design in Silhouette Studio and then took out some of it. So I just sort of printed some of the noise and foiled that. So we'll still see the color coming through, but then in certain parts there will be, might be this way, I can't remember. Yeah, there will be foil. So I'm hoping that that looks okay. Guess we'll find out. The reason that there are two is just that I do want to do a memory keeping spread for this week, so I thought I had the space on the page. I'd just print the bottom washi right now so that I could do that. And then for the full box, I didn't want to do a full overlay because I don't always like the glare from the glossy paper. So what I've done is I did the same thing and sort of traced out some of the elements. Sorry, just choked on my own spit. Traced out some of the elements in the box and did the same thing. So like only the edges of the sign will be foiled, parts of the tree, and then this flower pot as well. The reason that the full box is missing from here is that I actually pulled it off to be able to test this out. And I'm glad I did because I wanted to see if it would work, which it does. But I also made some little adjustments to it afterwards before I reprinted it. And then I did foil these date dots, and I probably will use them in the date covers across the top. For full box overlays, I have made these little, whoops, sorry, hit the camera or the light, little apple corners for them. So in the same foil, hopefully they'll look cute. Again, I didn't want to cover the entire thing. I had actually started out just with some foiled dot corners, and I do like these, but I decided that I could probably make it a little bit more seasonal and theme specific if I used the apples. All right, let's grab these pages and start planning. All right, I'm gonna start with date covers, and then we'll do our bottom washi. What did I do? Oh, here. Couldn't find my date covers. So this is the week of the 5th. That looks super cute. I will obviously have an extra leftover set, but I'm sure at some point I will put those to use, maybe when I am memory keeping. Generally, even though I tend to have quite a few stickers left over at the end of my spreads, or at least at the end of the planner setup videos, I do use a number of them throughout the week as the days go on, and then I print them like that on purpose because most weeks I at least intend to do a memory keeping spread in my recollections binder, which is like the Michael's version of the cloud. I don't always get to it though. So I hope that you are all doing well. I am okay, but at the moment our daughter is definitely struggling. So we are working through that with her and making sure she gets a lot of rest and finding good resources for her. And obviously that can take some time and all the phone calls and all the emails, which clearly we are more than happy to do for her. This is the bottom. I know this is the top piece. I'm just trying to figure out. Yes, okay, it is. So yeah, that's been the focus of my week so far this week. I'm filming this on the Tuesday, no, the Wednesday, it's Wednesday. The Wednesday before you see this video, so a week ago from when this video is going up. And I would have filmed it yesterday, but we all just needed a day. Okay, so moment of truth on these. I think I cut down this, oh no, I obviously didn't cut down the size of these. Why did I think I had done that? Clearly I thought I was more prepared than I actually am. So here's hoping this turns out. I think that will work. It's subtle, and that's what I wanted, so I'm okay with that. So now let's add this one, and then hopefully I can trim them together at the end. Whoops. Oh, gosh. It's going down a little wonky. Kind of fixed itself at the end. All right. Oh, no, I obviously printed 2 of these because I need 2 for this. Disregard everything I said about why I printed 2 copies of this bottom washi, because I am clearly sleep deprived and not thinking straight. It's the other ones for this side, not my memory keeper. I'm telling you. It has been a few days. All right. Let's trim this down just a tad. So now we will do this side. Yeah. Just second guessing everything I'm doing. You know, the huge. Been trying to think if there's anything new to actually tell you guys. Yes, this one. And it doesn't feel like there is. It's sort of the same old in general around here. My phone is going off like crazy, so I will have to check it once I get this down. Whoops. One thing I can share that is pretty exciting that happened this week that I am filming is that Mary Ellen from Planning with Bumble, I'm sure many, if not most of you know her. She shared some of my stickers on her channel yesterday for me, so that would have been Tuesday I don't even know what we are today, so whatever last Tuesday was. Because I had sent her some, I wanted to send her some happy mail, so I sent her some of my stickers and she shared them, and because of that I had my biggest day of sales in my store history. So that was super exciting, and thank you. First of all, thank you, Mary Ellen, for sharing them. You didn't have to do that, so I greatly appreciate it. This ruler is toast. And also, if you were one of the ones who placed an order, I am just really, really grateful, and just more appreciative than you know, because that little Etsy store is part of the reason that I am able to be home with my daughter this year, and so it really does mean the world to us. Okay, this is cute. I feel like I sort of went a little wonky while doing it. I'm not sure why this is so off, but that's okay. I don't think I'm gonna trim that off. I'm just not gonna worry about it. So for our full box, what we're gonna do is our quote box, quote unquote quote box, if you will. I'm just gonna pull that off, and then I'm gonna grab one of these, and I'm just gonna stick it here because it's easier to stick the foil down on it like this and then trim the edges, because the foil is sort of sized for the whole box, but there's a bleed around it, so I will have to trim it. So the first thing, and this is, I don't think I intended to cut inside this space. I sort of just meant for the whole like shape of it to be cut out around it, but once I had it and was trying it, I actually really liked it. So you might see my head for this a little bit because I have to get really close to it. So if you do, I apologize. It's just a matter of lining things up. Now, because the foil is reflective, it doesn't have to be like exact, so that's not perfect, but it doesn't matter. I've really been enjoying this way of foiling items in my planner because you sort of get that two-toned effect from the foil and the matte. You also get a bit of a two-toned effect from the parts that are glossy and the parts that are not. And I like that. I don't like when the entire thing is covered up and the sort of the light just reflects off of it. So hopefully you can see how that's turning out. Let me see if I can grab the light. There we go. So now just the flower pot, and then I'll trim around the edges and we'll be ready to put it down. Now on my trial one, the foil covered up most of the flowers. So I changed it to be a little bit more subtle. And hopefully we'll still see, oh, that's not perfect, but that's okay. Hopefully we can still see some of the color, which I can. I don't know if you guys can. but it doesn't cover it up entirely. Whereas the trial one that I did, I'll show you, I've got it here, really covered it up. So I just wanted it to be a little bit more delicate. All right, let's trim this with my useless ruler. So I know I mentioned in one of my videos last week that we decided to move our daughter from in-person schooling to distance learning. So her last day of distance learning was about a week ago. Sorry, her last day of in-person schooling was about a week ago. Distance learning classes with live learning won't be available until the middle of October probably. So in the meantime, the kids were able, the teachers are all posting their classwork and lessons online this year as well. So in theory, she can just complete the classwork from her current teachers until her distance class is ready. But we actually think that she needs a bit of a break from assignments and thinking about that kind of thing. So right now we're just taking some time to rest. Being a 12-year-old is hard enough, and going to school in a pandemic did not help. So we are learning the art of self-care very early. Okay, so hopefully you can see the effect I was going for there. I think it turned out all right. I am pleased with this. And now we can move into our day by day up here. If you are new around these parts, welcome. First of all, my name is Kate. This Dutch door planner that I have been using, I put some boxes up here that I can mark sort of those really important things that I want to be able to see the whole week no matter which day I'm on. And then the Dutch doors are my dailies where I drill down a little bit more into them. So the first thing that I always do up here is put in the videos I have scheduled for the week. And I usually like to do that with some washi strips. So we'll use these ones for a change from the brown. And this week I have a video every day except Saturday. No, except Sunday. And I believe there may be a day where I have 2. So there will be 7 videos because Thursday is new release day, but it's also YouTube anniversary day. And I'm sort of thinking about a video to do for that, because it feels like the kind of thing I want to commemorate. So I think I will probably put another piece of washi here, but I don't have a script or anything for it. So let's put our last piece of washi here. At least I don't think I have a script. No, I didn't print one. And there's like a little air bubble there. I wonder if I can pierce it slightly. Probably not. All right, and then I've got my video scripts. So Monday is always my hobo weeks. Tuesday is my budget setup, and I actually don't have a sticker for that because I keep forgetting to make a sheet. And then what I do is whenever I'm printing stickers the next time, I end up just printing one and sticking it in here. So I will probably do that again this week, and one day I'll remember. Oh, that cut is not good. Come on. There. So we have new releases here, and then that'll probably be the anniversary video. My new release videos are never very long. I just like to show you guys what I've got for the week. So 2 videos probably won't be too taxing for that day. And then my daughter's memory keeper here. Okay. Put these aside. Done with those. All right, Monday I have nothing to mark up here actually, which is pretty typical for Mondays around here because it's my husband's sort of second weekend day. He's off Sunday and Monday. So I don't plan a ton of stuff for those days unless I need to go somewhere, in which case I always plan it for that day because he's home with the car. But in any case, the next thing that I'm going to mark down is going to be on Tuesday, and it is going to be Etsy Payday. And I think I'm going to use maybe this blue one here. Now, I just noticed this, so I'm going to point it out. On these stickers, you can probably see there's some lines on it, these dark ones too. That is because I was using up the very end of my ink cartridges for my kits for this month, and then as soon as that was done, I changed the ink cartridges to new ones. So if you have ordered stickers from me recently, they will not come with these lines on them. If it's just for me, I'll just let it be. All right, that's it for Tuesday. Wednesday, I want to mark down the house cleaning. And I have a big script for that. And I like to make it really big because, excuse me, because I need it to remind me that we need to tidy up on Tuesday night. So it's got to be right in front of my face. Those cut lines are super off. What did I do there? Oh well. Okay, house cleaning. That's it for Wednesday up here. Thursday is my YouTube anniversary. So let's see what box we want to use to mark that. I do have a script, and I think it might be, if I had a little like balloon icon, which I don't think I do, and I think the only ones I have are Print Petticoat Bandit ones, which I haven't even cut yet. I would have used one of these. I guess I have the champagne glasses. No, I think I'll just use maybe this one here. I will leave a little space. No, I'll just stick it in here in the middle. If I find a nice little icon, I can always add it later, just to the side. There is still space there. Okay, then Friday is my magazine deadline, and it's also Etsy release day because everything always happens at the exact same time. So I think I'm going to use one of these. I haven't used this dark brown yet. So this is going to be Deadline. And did I print the alarm clock? I did. So let's grab that. Deadline. Okay. And then I will find a box for Etsy release. And I think the only one that will fit, I often use a half box for this, but, oh, it might. It might. Let's see. Yeah, it'll take up the rest of the space, but I think that that's okay. Because it is sort of the... actually, I don't think I like that. I love that box though. I'm going to find somewhere to use that. So let's go back to these ones. And I think this one is the right one. Yes, I like that better. Not that I would have tons of room to write anything else here, and not that I would necessarily need it, but I think it just looks a bit better for the space. So generally what I like to do is just put Etsy release here, and then I grab a little curly arrow and I put that there. And that one's exciting because this week I'm releasing a brand new product. So that will be fun. And then Saturday and Sunday I don't have anything to mark yet. My husband just mentioned this morning that he might like to, I think he works that day, but this day he mentioned an idea he had for doing a bit of a dinner because it is Thanksgiving weekend here, but I don't know yet. We just sort of talked about it in passing, so I'm not going to put it in there just yet. So now we can move down here. I am changing how I do this a little bit this week. So in almost all previous weeks, since I've been using this layout, I'm just grabbing this past week's to show you. So, I mean, you've seen tons of them. I put the videos that I have coming out in this week first, and then the ones that I have to film for the next week here. That's all fine and good, except that what I've been trying to do is have all of my videos edited and uploaded for the week before the week starts. So by Sunday, I had all of this week's videos up that you're seeing this week currently. And by this coming Sunday, I want to have all of the videos for the next week filmed. Or sorry, yeah, filmed, edited, and basically uploaded. So what ends up happening is that I really don't need this part here because these videos are already done and I have them marked if I want to know what's coming up or, you know, something about my schedule. I have that back here. That's what I use this section for. So I think this week, I know because because I already set up the scripts for it. I'm only going to put down the videos that I am filming for next week. So when this day comes, I mean, we'll be on the Wednesday before, like when you see this, I will have done all of the videos for this week and then I'll be filming these ones, and these are really the only ones that I need to mark down. So I'm gonna see how it goes. I've just been finding that it's a little bit redundant because I end up crossing them off because I want to see all the boxes crossed off and I really don't need them like that. So we're gonna do this week. So these are the videos that I'm filming this week for next week. And if all went according to plan the week before you're seeing this, all of these videos are done. That's a big if right now. The last 2 weeks I've done it. I cannot guarantee that I will be able to do it this week. I'll update you next week. All right, and then over here, I like to put Etsy and then BVM, which is my publishing company. And once again, I am putting this down for probably the last time. I might have a little bit of admin work to do once my deadline is done, but that is it. So we are done with this part of the planner, and let's move on to our Dutch doors now. I'm already liking the way this is coming together. Super neutral and pretty fall spread. All right, so recently I have started fast forwarding through this next part to make it a little bit easier on all of you and not so long. I'm just looking for my extra date dots, and then I will also need my, did I put them down already? Where are my little apples? My foil apples, where did they go? Here they are. I will also need these, and I will need my comments and email scripts because I will put those down at the same time, just because they are a little bit redundant and you don't need to see me do that every day. And I also said this week I was going to put down my work stickers as well in this next sped up part. So I'm going to speed it up, do all of this base work here, and then I will be back. Observations at least. One, I am going to come up with a new way of doing this. I just feel like it's too time consuming and it's tedious to put these stickers down individually. So this week I'm going to brainstorm and figure that out. Number two, I'm not sure that the apples had the impact I was hoping they would. You can see them and I don't know if that's focusing because my camera just gave me a weird message, but like you can see them, they're definitely there. I think maybe they needed to be a little bit bigger. Maybe they needed to be a little longer to cover more of the corner, maybe a line across and a line, I don't know, something. And this just isn't doing it for me. It's fine. I think it's cute. I think it'll be fine for this week. I'm not gonna like go crazy and try to redo it. It's just not 100% what I was envisioning. In any case, now let's do our day-to-day stuff here. So I've got my comments and emails, whoops, and my work focus sticker. The next thing that I'm going to mark down is that Mondays are my design days. which I actually will just put in here. So I'm gonna put design, whoops, put it right in the middle. And then I did shrink one of these computer icons here. Because I always find them a little bit too big, but that one feels a little too small. So let's pull this one instead. And we'll just put that there. Okay, the next thing is that I will do my nails on Monday for the most part. There are some Mondays that I just don't get to it in time, but I do try. So our nail polish bottle, did I just print the one this week, is that sort of brown color. So how about this one here? We'll put our script. I love Planner Pixie Co.'s nail polish icons. I think they're so cute. And I love that they have the glitter that matches the kit. So manicure. And then I also plan for the upcoming week because Tuesdays are normally my filming day, except for this week. Okay, plan next week. I cannot even tell you how much I love that those little planner icons have the same design as one of the stickers and like matches the kit. I just think that's the cutest thing ever. Okay, there's one other thing that I am probably going to need to do every day this coming week, but to be honest, I'm not 100% sure. So in the interim between in-person school and distance learning, we have to email the school every day to let them know whether or not she is logging in to Google Classroom to complete work, or if she's not. And if she's not, if it's because she's sick and it's physical symptoms, we have to tell them what they are, because they still have to report any kind of COVID system, excuse me, symptoms to, excuse me, to the public health team. So this week I've emailed the school every day to let them know what she's doing and what she's not. We're just not sure if we're just going to pull her out though for this week here and just have her not complete anything. And if we do that, do we have to still email them every day? I don't know. So I think I will put the little icon down that I made for that, as well as the email, the school thing. If I don't need to, I will just cross it off, and it's not a big deal, but I want to make sure that it's in there in case I do need to do that, because I need to do it by about 8 o'clock in the morning. And that's really just so they don't call us and say, is she absent? What's she doing? Like, they just ask everyone to email in or call before school starts, which is fine. So I will put that there. I just made that little bell as sort of a reminder, and it also is kind of like a school bell, so that's good. But we're on to Tuesday. So Tuesday is $2 Tuesday, which is always a fun day, especially if you find something that you like the look of. So I'm gonna grab this box. I don't know how I made my cut line so wonky for these boxes, because they seem to be fine for the others. And I'm going to use the little credit card icon here to wave goodbye to all my money. And we will put our $2 Tuesday there. And then it is also filming day. So I'm going to use this super cute box that I picked up and then took back. To mark that maybe a little straighter. crooked. And just gonna grab my filming stickers, and I've got my little, I've been loving this girl here. Little bandit girl, although she's not from a print petticoat bandit. Like the specific one is directly from the artist, which is Digi Kika. So I'm gonna put that there. And then, will I get planner photos taken that day? I probably will. So maybe I will just put this little camera down. Like that. And then my script. Full day on Tuesday. Okay, Tuesday is also trash day. So we will pull our trash sticker and our script. I'm just gonna cut this script sheet a bit because getting some of the scripts off it further down are hard when you're trying to like make it pop up. You all know what I mean. Okay, and then the last thing I'm going to do here is just up here, I'm going to put a dot, and it's really just to bring my attention to it. So I did dots in a couple matching colors. I'm just going to put that in there, and then I'm going to write tidy up house because on Wednesday the cleaner comes. So that is it for, nope, that's not it for Tuesday because I will still have to email the school. So... oh, it's on the same page. Sometimes, I'm telling you, not so smart sometimes, you guys. In my defense, also a bit of a crazy week so far. Okay, that's it for Tuesday. Wednesday, we have the house cleaning. So let's start with that, and I'm going to use another little dot because I do like using these to mark down, like it just draws my attention to it a little bit more. So we'll put house cleaning, and I have a script. And she's normally here, I think she'll be here 2 hours that time. So I won't mark it, like I won't put a piece of washi here like I do sometimes for longer events, but I will put the little mop and bucket just there to mark that. And then I need to do laundry, which as I'm thinking about this, I have not been doing laundry on Wednesdays. I've been doing it on Thursday and Saturday, which I know is really close together and makes no sense, and I should really try to get back on track with Wednesday and Saturday because it makes a little more sense at least. But I don't know, it's so hard for me to get like everything going on Wednesdays for some reason. It fully does not help that all of my clothes end up in the bathroom in piles, and my husband wants to kill me. It doesn't help, but I can't help it. It just happens, okay? And then I'm going to edit. So could do a half box for that. But do I want to do a half box for that? No, I don't. Oops. Fix that after. Let's do a third box. What did I say this was? Editing. So editing, and I always do the little edit sticker here. It just seems redundant because it says edit as well. And I was thinking about maybe just using the other laptop, but it's the same color as the sticker. So I'm going to use this one anyway. It can be redundant. It doesn't matter, right? Thursday. Thursday is my YouTube anniversary. YouTube anniversary. What are we going to use to mark that? Let's mark, well, first of all, so I printed a script for that to put on here as well, and I was sort of thinking I'd put it up here, which I think could still work. I don't have anything else to put up there. So let's put this here, maybe? And then I'm gonna take the little champagne glasses that I thought about using above, but didn't. And just gonna put those. That's very convenient that it popped under the sticker there. Just gonna put that there. Just realized on Wednesday I did not put down emailing the school, which I will have to do. I'll put it a little bit earlier than the house cleaning. So I'll just put that at 7. Since we'll be up anyway. Okay, back to Thursday. Let's put down our email script first before we forget. And that is actually the only thing I have to mark. YouTube anniversary and emailing the school. So that's an easy one. So Friday's my deadline. It's at midnight. Would love to tell you that I won't be writing my issue at 11 p.m., but I cannot tell you that. So I'm going to put deadline here. I'm also going to stick it up here somewhere with maybe something in here. Maybe the other computer. Just because I don't think I'd ever forget, but there's just, I don't know. I just have this like big fear that I need my deadline marked everywhere, especially because the deadline is always the 10th of the month unless the 10th falls on a weekend, in which case it's the Friday before. Okay. And I will mark my last emailing of the school. And this would normally be the day that my daughter comes home from her mom's to us, but she's actually with us right now, and we're sort of just switching the schedule temporarily, just for what works best for Chloe. So I'm not going to mark that down because I don't actually think she's going to be coming back this day. It might be the Sunday, but I can't remember. So that's it for Friday as well. Saturday, there is one thing to mark, and it is laundry. The most fun thing, right? You know, I meant to use several of these and several of these, and I totally forgot, and I don't know why. They're like my favorites. Laundry. That's it for Saturday. So then Sunday is another easy one because the only thing I have to mark is that I have to do my football lineup. Just looking for my sports stickers to do my lineup. And it's the only day this week that I have to do it, and I usually put that around noon so that I remember to do it before the games start. Here's where I do my quick sweep to see what I've missed. And I didn't exactly miss it this week. I just tend to do it at the end is my weekend banner. So I can never remember where to place this to have it be centered. Looks about right. Weekend, and I think that that's it. So let's grab the planner. All right, and here is my A5 wide finished spread. Looks a little different this week because I didn't put anything here. If this system works for me, what I'll do is I would never have more than 8 videos in a week, and probably usually no more than 7, if that. I'll take this column out and I'll use it for something else at some point. But we will give it, I've already printed all of October, so we'll give it a little while to see. So we'll do a little bit of a wiggle as we go through so you can see the foil on these full boxes. I think it is cute. It's very subtle, but it'll, I mean, I'm not mad about it. And now I just know that I need something a little bit bigger normally. Oh, that's it. So, well, our bottom washi, which goes in the middle on this planner. All right, that is it for me. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing, and don't forget to check me out over on Instagram and Etsy at A Pretty Planscape. I'll see you all again soon. Bye, friends.